Hello, hope it's clear now. Okay, so today we're going to do Monet's Lily Pond. Okay, so who's Monet? He's a French painter, and his house is kind of his house surrounded by pond, which he planted with lilies, and he observes the nature a lot. Okay, so wherever you go, you can see nature. He planted so many things around his house. Okay, and he would go sit, observe from morning till evening, night time. Okay, so somewhere that became his inspiration to do lots and lots of paintings. Okay, so he's no more, but his paintings are kept inside his home, plus in the museum, where entire series. Okay, it is fully like the 360-degree view, or each and every angle he did it. Okay, so now his house is a museum, plus his works are kept in another museum also. Okay, if you go in Google and search, you can find his autobiography, his works, and many people put lots and lots of videos on his work. Okay, who is he and all those things, so you may find out more about him in the YouTube, Google, and more places. Okay, general research. Okay, so now for today's material work, what I've taken is I'm going to do it on a canvas. So it is 10 by 12 canvas, and of course we will be using acrylic paints, which are in bottles, and then which we will be using in case if we don't have colors from them, from the bottles, and we will be using tube paints. Okay, and basic brushes are big flat brush, and then we need a middle size round brush, and then we need a detailing brush. Okay, so this detailing can be bigger or smaller depending on the area what we are doing. We will be having 2 or 3 detailing brushes. Okay, and then we need a palette. So this is for mixing the colors, and then we need kitchen towel, the tissue papers, and a bowl of water. Okay, so I'll be looking into your comments later. So I want to start off with my work. Okay, and who am I? I am Deepa Vasudev from Diva Art Studio in YouTube, and in FB it is DV Creations Group. Okay, and I have several groups. Okay, so I've been conducting free workshops from April end. Okay, so now it's almost 2 months, and we've conducted several workshops. And within this 2 months span of time, so many followers, so many subscribers, and so many people liking and doing my artwork and submitting their work. Wonderful work. I'm so happy with that. Okay, so going forward, we will be stepping into the next area of work, paid classes, selective work, and more of abstract advanced techniques and other things. Okay, so my free workshops, I plan to do it in the weekends, but depends again, since I have a kid and he's in grade 5 this year, I may have to do more of work for him, meaning teaching and other things. So depending on my time schedule, I'll be doing how much ever work possible to do. Okay, so now to begin with, what we are going to do is take a pencil. Okay, if you have a ruler, fine. If it is not, then meaning if you have a normal pencil, black lead pencil, it's fine. If not, take any pencil. I've taken a color pencil, whatever was available. So I'm going to divide. Okay, divide the water and the land. So I'm going to take it not exactly half, little bit above the half. Okay, so I'm going to draw the horizon line. So hope this is visible. Okay, and if possible, can you guys message in the WhatsApp group that I am live? Okay, every time I can't be messaging, as soon as I go into live, telling that I am live, I can't be reminding. Okay, well, once we give the information about we are conducting workshop, you guys have to come forward. Okay, every 20-30 reminders to be given, that is really it's not the right respect what we get. Okay, and the video would be available only till morning tomorrow, and after that I'll not be having it. Okay, if I see the live mail people are not participating, I'll keep the video only for 1 hour, and only during this working hours. Okay, after that it will not be available. Okay, so now I'm going to start off. I need a flat brush to do the background, and I'll be starting with white color. Okay, so what are the colors I'll be using, I'll be telling then and there, and you may get the idea what the colors I'm using. Okay, later on in the video description I'll be putting what the colors I have used it. Okay, so you may see. Yeah, so I've taken a little bit white, and I'm doing left and right. Okay, see here, like this. Okay, so this is a part where the steps is. Okay, so I'm going to give white just like that, since it should not be empty. I'm giving from here in the middle part, left to right tone me, I am going ahead and giving like this. Okay, so you may think that this is where the moonshine, this is not moonshine, but place where the final focal point or the focus point is. Okay, so next we will be going on with a dark blue color. There are various shades of blue, and for this painting, what are the blues we would be using? Okay, there is ultramarine, there is turquoise, there is cerulean, there is even Prussian. Okay, so I'm taking little bit Prussian. Okay, and I'm going to use the same brush, and then just like that I'm just going to give like this. See here. So this is Prussian blue color. Okay, in the edges I'm giving. You're not going through your comments, whatever, if it's not visible, all those things, I'll be replying later only. Okay, see here, I'm coming from left to right. Hope this is visible. Okay, see here. Okay, so like this part also, in the top also, I will kind of little bit bring in like this. Okay, now above this you may take little bit more paint and give, if it is not filled in, okay, if it's not darker and all, you may give it more paint if you want to. So not many canvases are like in one stroke may only they'll absorb the paint. Okay, each and every pores of the paint it has to absorb, means we need to give 2 or 3 coats. Okay, then only it will take in. Okay, the canvas today I'm using is called as Mona Lisa brand. Okay, so now next, like I gave it the Prussian. So next what I'm going to do is like take little bit of ultramarine, and over this only I'm going to give ultramarine. Okay, not much difference, but still like if you give, it will be nice. So they are coming inside. Okay, so I'll do it faster because we need to do the smudging effect. Okay, so take more paint and then quickly move your hands for us to get that particular shades and particular strokes. Okay, so then next what I'm going to do is grab some cerulean blue and then little bit of even sky blue maybe if required. Okay, so this is cerulean blue. So going head inside, meaning like coming to the center point of like white where is there. Okay, so I kind of reduce my stroke, like each and every stroke. Earlier it used to be 2 centimeters, means now it is like 1.5, like that. Okay, so now next would be a little bit of sky blue, or maybe a little bit of white also we can use it. Let's see. Okay, see, I want to maintain this particular part as white only. Okay, so now see here, sky blue, and I'm pushing towards outside. Okay, so like this. Okay, so next is what we will do is we will close all the paints and take a newspaper, old newspaper, or maybe tissue paper. Or maybe some sponge also, and do the dabbing effect. Okay, so now see here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the dabbing and then blend off the colors then and there only. This is the tissue paper you may even use. So I'm going from inside to outside. Okay, so this is I'm going from inside to outside, and this is called a sponge dabbing method. Okay, so next let us take some white color. Okay, I'm going to take a different brush and then I'm going to pull more of white. Like this, I need more of white, so I'm going to take some white and pull it off into blue. Okay, so like this we will. Okay, so hope you guys understood this particular thing. Okay, so now wash the brush away and then let us go with the base. Okay, so we need shades of green. We will take dark green, we'll take light green, and whatever shades of green, like very bright green, all the greens we will take it. Okay, and then we will let this settle. Then like we will give a little bit of this color, like white, and we will do some more detailing. Okay, so I'll take another flat brush. Whatever colors are not required, I will take them away. Okay, so now I will take some dark green, a little bit of dark green. Okay, and then I will just like that give here and there. Okay, little bit shading of green, and for the water we will be using more of blue. Okay, so if you have turquoise color, you may give turquoise color shading also. Okay, so we will come back to these greens, and next I will take dark blue. Dark blue may be either Prussian or ultramarine, whichever you're comfortable with. So now I've taken a little bit of Prussian blue, so I'm giving here and there. Okay, so like this I am giving. So along with green it is mixing up. Okay, so now this is a canvas, right? So we need to use more paints for it to get into it. Okay, so 2 coats or like that, like we need to keep using. Then only the pores, right? Each and every pores will get colored in the canvas. Okay, so now after this I'll take some cerulean blue. I'm taking some cerulean blue and then giving in the middle. So the cerulean blue is lighter. Okay. So not much difference it is making, but still like at last like we will be getting the color variations. Okay, so when you mix green with this color, it may give a turquoise shade also. Okay, so now we will be done with this color, and then we will move on to the other part. Okay, so this has to dry up. Okay, so I will take a little bit of cotton sponge, maybe take some white color and then do white color dabbing there. Okay, here I need to do a little bit of white color dabbing. Okay, so taking a little bit in the sponge and then trying to blend of these colors, and then little bit of sponging effect I'm giving inside, so that we have that aura, not aura we can say, but a focus point, a focal point, a main point where the ultimate focus is. Okay, so now inside this little bit of blue shades, if it comes also, it will be nice. Okay, so I'm not keeping it pure white, but shades of blue you may say here in the middle point. Okay, so you may just pull like this also, you may do like this also if you want to, but if you want texture, if you want that signs of yeah, this white thing, then you may give with the sponge tapping effect only. Okay, so it's completely not white, neither blue, but in the shades of blue and whitish blue. Okay, so now we did this color effect, color transition inside white like this. Okay, okay, so we'll have to wait for this to dry up for 2 minutes, and let me go through the chat, what is happening in the chat. So 17 are watching, and then what is the chat happening about? Let us see. Hello ma'am, Alicia. Good evening, Alicia. Okay, let me hold it in my hand only and go through. Okay, is the video by any chance looking reverse? Okay, I think there was some connectivity issue, isn't it? Okay, sorry for that. I don't know, internet rate, due to rain, it is going up and down. Okay, I'll explain to you, what has happened here. I've taken dark green and I've started patting. Okay, that's the thing. Okay, nothing else is done much. Okay, I've taken a little bit white color and done the middle part, this reflection part of this into the water. That's it. Okay, and then what is the canvas size? It is canvas sizes. Canvas sizes 10 by 12. Okay, the orientation of the video is the other way around. No, I don't know why the phone acts so funnily. It's okay, not a problem. I will give another video of this. Okay, so why the orientation is like this, I don't know, but still you guys can see it and learn it, I believe. Okay, either it is in the vertical mode, or else now it is in the horizontal mode, but it is facing me, it's not facing you. Okay, apologies for that. Okay, and then somebody has asked what are the shades of blue you could get it. If you have only one shade, add white color, you'll get a lighter tone. Add black color, you'll get the darker tone. Add green color to the existing blue, you'll get a different shade of blue. With that new shade, you add white or black, you may get different tones again. Okay, so that is the way you will kind of make more new colors. Okay, now let me go through the picture again. Okay, so first I gave in dark green the foliage part. Okay, so it is more from top to down it is hanging. Okay, so I've rolled my tissue paper. I'll show you how to do this rolling part also. Okay, take a tissue paper like this and then roll it like this. Okay, you may even use your brush, which has that spiky end. That also you may use it. Right now I'm not using that. I'm using the tissue paper only because with the tissue paper I need texture. Okay, so now let us see Next is like I'm taking the shade called as light green. See here, this is called as light green. Okay, and I will take it from the edge only and then wait for this to slightly dry up. Okay, can you guys see me now? Can somebody message me? Cecilia, can you message like something? Okay, now see here, I'm going to come from top to bottom like this. Okay, with light green I'm coming from top to bottom. So you may think that it is like the house torrents, right, like how it would be like that, but it's not in a very uniform manner or anything. It's just that like from left to right, from right to left, like that it is coming. Okay, so you may use one end or you may use both the ends, depends on how you want it. Okay, see here. Okay, okay, Cecilia, thank you so much, Cecilia. I think it's like, I don't know, every day the part of like technically it is becoming challenging for me to understand YouTube really. Okay, okay, now like I think like we are set now. How was the orientation? I don't know, but like you guys manage, I'll give a new video with a proper orientation. Okay, so now this is the way the side it is coming. Okay, okay, so we'll wait for this to dry up. Till then what we will do is we will come to the water part. Okay, so we will take some green shade, some light blue shade and all, and then we will do the water part. So we'll take some sky blue here. So I'm pushing it a little bit up. Okay, okay, here and there I'm giving. So wherever there is more of light blue, I will give the light blue shade there. The dark blue remains as it is. Okay, so we are going to do the blending part here and there as like that on. Okay, so now let me take little bit of green color. I'll take kind of like light green, leaf green, and then I'll mix it with a little bit of blue color. I may get a different shade. Okay, so that shade I will get into, so that the reflection part of the these leaves into the water is being taken care of. Okay, and it's not falling everywhere and all, in some places only. Okay, here it is more because it's the closest place. Okay, so it's slightly like the green color shade I'm leaving into this white color also. Okay, yeah. Okay, see like how your shading should come, and then you may modify accordingly how you want also. Okay, have the reference picture with you and take enormous paint. Okay, don't be conducive with the paint. Okay, and then use paint like nicely, so that you get that proper meaning, like how it's in the picture itself. Okay, see here again, like you need to wait for the layers to dry up, and after that you give, right, like you'll get that water effect and all very beautifully. Okay, just like rubbing. See, whatever the paint is there, right, I'm just trying to rub it here and there, so that I will kind of get the roughy texture in the water. Okay, so now I will stop with this water effect, because I'm satisfied with the water level, how it has come, how the water texture has come. Okay, so I'll be detailing the weeping willows, or say the wisteria lanes, whatever you call the plants as. I'll be focusing on them. Okay, so now for the texture, you don't have tissue paper, you don't have this and all, not to worry, not a problem. Take a hog hair brush or a fan brush, or if not, like in a flat brush, and then do the part of like texture by tapping method. Okay, I would have taught you guys like already. You may go through that and use that. Okay, sorry, just hold on. Okay, so now this part you guys got a proper visual, I believe. Okay, let me see the comments now. What is happening? Yes, good evening. Welcome, ma'am. Okay, I don't know, in the middle like there was a disconnect. Okay, because like the message you sent and the timing, like what I received, the comments, right, after the comments I'm not able to see only. Okay, so a little bit like, I don't mind, like maybe because technically challenging, right? Okay, so now we will go to the next thing. Okay, I'm going to do textures for the foliage again. Okay, and then like, I'll be doing this part one by one. If the darker tone is not dried up, I can't do the lighter tone. Okay, layer by layer we need to go. It will take like, some time, so you have to kind of put up with it. Okay, so next what we will do is take a dark green. So I'm going to use a little bit of some shades from the tubes. Okay, you can mix green and blue, you will get a kind of green. Okay, that also will be very nice. Okay, so all those things like, magic you may do. Okay, so now I'm going to do that little bit of tapping effect. See here, like this, here and there, not everywhere, only in some spots. Okay, so these are all hanging, isn't it? So from the top it is like, dropping down and coming. Okay, so that part I am giving. Okay, so hang it, meaning like hold it in the tip of your brush, meaning in this part, and if you do tapping, it will come wonderfully. Okay, this is a mix of green, blue, and uh, little bit of teal color. So I've got this particular blue shade. Okay, this particular green shade. Okay, so by this way, if you keep experimenting, you will also get that particular shades. Okay. Okay, next I'll go with a different texture. Again, I'll take a little bit dark blue color, and over this only, like, I will try and bring that particular texture of the leaves. Okay, so I'm taking a split end brush, meaning the brush tip is like completely split and gone. Okay, so with this I will get a wonderful texture. With this, if you want to mix some white color or blue color, and you may get a different color altogether also. Okay, so now see here, I'm kind of getting the spiky edge kind of thing. Okay, it may not be completely visible, but that's okay. It's just like we need to get that thing. That's it. Okay. Okay, so I'm making it like, from big to small. That kind of thing I am giving. Okay. So weeping willows, wisteria lanes. So what these flowers are, if anybody is a botanist, okay, if my info is wrong, like, please, like, forgive me. Okay. So now see here, I'm going till all the way down. So the more and more texture you do, more and more color you play with, you will get that particular, okay, effect and the detailing you wanted to come in your picture. Okay, if you don't have a flat brush, what to do? If you don't have a scruffy brush, what to do? With whatever brush you have to manage it. Okay, see, mine all like, mine is collection of 20 years ka brushes. Okay, so I may kind of take and keep everything, whatever is there, right? Whatever is in the trash, like, I take and keep. Okay, so I kind of have so many. You need not buy anything new for this. Just like, you need to make your picture with the existing brush only to into this particular effect. Okay. Okay, so now see, slowly we are getting into the mood of the picture, like, how it is. Okay, so the background and all, we need to give more and more layers. If we keep giving, we will be getting that particular effect. Okay, so now you understood, I believe, like, why I was doing so many layers. Okay, so now what we will do is, see, with this green color, I am giving into water, little bit of dragging. So this shades are already into the water. Okay, so now little bit light shade. Okay, okay. Okay, yeah. Okay, so now this dark green color is done. I will kind of, give a quick break in the sense the color has to settle down here. Okay, so till then, what we will do is we will go through the comments. Tell me what your doubts are. No doubts at all? No doubts at all, is it? Okay, I don't know. People are watching, but no doubts at all, no questions at all. Really? Wasn't marble. Okay, not a problem. Okay, so now what I will do is I'll focus more on this part. Okay, the top part of, like, how to do the lighter tone of this particular color. Okay, now either you may give directly one more coat of this color, like, bright green is there, no, fluorescent green. You may go off to that directly. Okay, or you may give one shade of this middle green, leaf green, if it is visible. Okay, so in this, is it visible? I'm not sure, but that bright green may be visible still, like, I'm trying it out. Okay, see here and there I'm just, like, giving it from top to bottom. Okay, yeah. Okay, so now what I'll do is I'll take the bright green and then go with bright green, wipe away the paint from the brush. Okay, and then I don't have dark blue. I give you already the solutions for dark blue. Okay, so now I'm going to take the fluorescent green. Okay, and then I'm going to do the part of wherever I want. Okay, so this again, it is coming down like this. You may wait for these colors to dry up and then give the light green to this fluorescent green. Okay, to give more effect, natural effect. Or you may kind of, mix how you want to get this color. If you don't have, mix yellow with normal green, you'll get this color. Okay, so I think, I will stop with this leaf part and I will do more on the water part. Okay, and we will have to come again, like, for this leaf again, more detailing. Okay, so but in the meantime we can let this particular shade dry. Okay, okay, yep. Okay, I'm happy with this. So I will stop the part of the foliage in this part like this only. Okay, now what we're going to do is give little bit of um, purple pink, and then little bit of purple also, if you want to give, you may give. Okay, take a fan brush or flat brush if you have, and then start giving the shading. If you want to dip into the water a little bit, you may dip into. Okay, so I'm giving with fan brush because it gives a fantastic that lines with gaps. Okay, I'm moving a little bit up so that you may see how I'm getting that particular color. Okay, so here and there. Okay, okay, some portions it is more, some portions it is less. Okay, so like this we give this particular color. Okay, and I'm done with this color. So next what I will do is take a little bit of white color. Okay, and take a thin brush and then give the detailing wherever required with white. So here white is there. So these are all the slight waves, inside the water. Okay, we will be doing more of detailing again, but still, like, how much ever possible to give, now we will give it off. Okay, 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 so hope this is visible. Okay, okay, so now what we will do is we will uh, so next is, let's take light pink. Okay, so this has to be done in layers, I told you, isn't it? So let us go with the brush, nice flat brush, and we will splay off the tip. Okay, and then we will make the shades of pink, light pink, and then we will give it a coat of light pink. Okay, so how do you do the light pink? We have to mix deep brilliant purple with white, and you will get the light pink shade. Okay, so now if you're mixing the tube paint and the liquid paint together, the consistency may be not like, how liquidy you want. So what you need to do is add little water, very little water, and tap it off, tap off the excess, and nicely spray your brush, and then come and give the lighter tone of the flowers. Okay, so now I'm giving a lighter tone here. Okay, very lighter tone, very light. Okay, so this will be the foundation for the flowers. Okay, I'm giving here and there, not everywhere. Okay. Okay, yeah. Okay, so now I will go with the color called as fluorescent pink. I like the color called fluorescent pink. It's very wonderful, I tell you. Okay, now see here how I am giving for the part of flowers. Okay, so here and there I am giving the. Okay, spray off your brush, take away the excess paint, and then however the flowers are hanging in the direction, you will keep giving and coming. Okay, if you want a darker tone, give 2 times. See now how I'm giving the same way. Okay. Okay, so this becomes darker and it goes like, blackish shade may. Again, for that you need to give one more coat. Okay, all my paints are done. See, no, so much workshops we conducted that all my paints are done. Okay, see here again I am giving. Okay, so now like this we are done with one layering of the flowers. So I'm going to now give here some flowers in light pink. Okay. Okay, and I have done with the flowers now. Okay, so as per the picture, whatever the flowers here and there, darker tones, even those green texture and all we have got, I believe. Okay. Okay, if you want more brighter green, you may give with purple, deep purple pink with white, and you may give that shade. Once it dries up, you give one more coat, it will be wonderful. Okay, so now I'm done with this. I will do the part of lotus. Okay, for the lotus again, what colors I'm going to use? I'll be using this bright purple only, sorry, bright pink only, and before that we will be doing the part of leaves, lotus leaves. Okay, so in the front, whatever it is visible to us, it is dark shade, lighter shade, and the inside part all are very darker. Okay, in the front it is very brighter and lighter. Okay, so now for the leaf, it's just that, see here, like this. Okay, it's just that oval shape name we need to give. Okay, how much ever flowers you want to give, you may give. Okay, see here, so now like little bit of pink was in my in my palette, so I mixed that pink along with the green and I got a different shade. Okay, so somewhat like, I'm liking that also, so I'm giving that combo shade inside. Okay, so here and there I'm giving, not everywhere. Okay, so the shape of the leaf is like, only the flat part we can see, so you kind of, give that flat part like that only. Okay, so see here. So now little bit darker tone. Okay, so light green with darker green, it becomes, you know, kind of a shade where, you know, it is a bit darker than the usual. See the front and the back side, if you see how the tones of the leaf is changing. Okay, so I'm not giving lots and lots of leaves here, very little. Okay, and here and there scattered. Okay, that's the way I'm giving. So somewhere, like, you know, there are just like that, you know, some part where, you know, bit bushy. So these may be the grasses. Okay, so like this, you know, we will give randomly here and there. So rub off the excess paint here and there with green, so it can be considered as the top parts reflection into the water. Okay, depending on the space, you manipulate the number of leaves you want to give, and how many should be in front and how many should be in the back. Okay, so depending on the space available and how much you want, accordingly you need to think it over and give. Okay, if you feel that like one coat is not enough, then come and give one more coat. Just like somewhere there are really tiny dots like this. Okay, see here. So all those things, like, you know, you may give. So I'm making a little bit leaves here. Okay, now for the stem again, plants are standing, it's like, you know, above the leaf. Okay, so what I'll do is I will draw the stems here. So wherever I want our lilies, the part there alone, I will draw the stem. Okay, okay, some are like, you know, inside, like, you know, the stems are not showing out at all. Okay, so then, like, you know, for them I will not bring the stems outside. Okay, okay, like this. So let us come to that part again. Okay, so what we will do is now we'll go for the colors of the stairway or the gateway or the bridge. Okay, so let us do the bridge part. So for the bridge part, let me take a color called as yellow ochre. Okay, yellow ochre. If you don't have, then mix up some yellow color, little bit brown together, you will get yellow ochre. Okay, see here I'm not finding, so I'm taking a little bit yellow, golden yellow, and then mix it with brown. You may get that brownish shade. Okay, okay, with this, like, if you feel that it is too dark, then you may mix a little bit white also to get that wood color. Okay, okay, now see here I'm drawing the bridge. Okay, so half is into the water. Okay, for this any trace is not required, it's just that, like, you know, you need to have practice. Okay, and if it is not straight, all those things fine, like, you know, half of it is, like, you know, not visible at all. Okay, along with this I'll take some brown, dark brown directly, and then give dark brown also. Okay, little bit of green I'm taking, so like this, you know, it is getting merged up with the colors of it there. Okay, now, so I'm getting this color into the water so that, like, it doesn't look different. Okay, so little bit green, and then highlight we will give it in white color at last. Okay, so now let me wait. So the green part is, you know, I'm trying to blend it with the water so it doesn't look different. Okay, so the unwanted colors we may remove it off from our place working area, and then we will have only the wanted colors. Okay, so next what we need is only that lotus color. So for lotus, directly if you have pink color, you may give pink color. If not, you may give make a pink color and give. So you want bright pink. So here this is a direct pink color. If you like it, you may give your lotus in 5 petals like this directly, or you may try different options of, like, you know, we have this bright pink, fluorescent pink. Okay, so this, if it's looking good, this also you may give. See here, so this is looking wonderful, so we will give this only. Okay, so hope this is clear to you, it's visible to you. Okay, now, and the tip is very pointed, isn't it? So it's better, like, you know, we come from down to up so that we get our pointed leaf in the part of lotus. If you want to turn down your notebook, that is also fine, meaning the canvas, if you want to keep it upside down and do, that is also fine. Okay, so like this, and some are just coming. Okay, we can give some nice beautiful um, tiny buds also if you want to. Okay, and for the highlights we can give it in white color. Okay, like this we will do. So some are only the buds, okay, tiny part single like this. Okay, if you want to give more like that, some are in the rare which are like, we can't see it, but there are flowers. Okay, so little bit with yellow, we can mix like this and we may give it. Okay, like this all we may give it. Okay, so I think like, already I've done with enough flowers. Okay, still like, little bit more we will give here in the front, right? So I will give more flowers. I love lotuses. What is the craziness behind lilies, I don't know, but like, yeah, they kind of, all zen, total positivity and mind clarity, and yeah, it kind of, keeps gives us peace. Okay, so now this reflection will be there a little bit inside the water, isn't it? So we will give shading, like, just take the brush and little bit whatever side makes there, right, that all you rub it off inside the water like this, you will get that shading automatically. Okay, so now this particular flowers I wanted little, so with the same brush let me try and do the tapping. Okay, like this, so that if I'm able to get the flowers how I want it, very dark. Okay, okay, so I am getting the flowers what I want, very highlighting, kind of, adding more beauty towards the work what we are doing. Okay, so the final touch, right, that is what it is. Okay, yeah. Okay, so I will now what I'll do is I will, okay, so now we need to take little bit of white color, very little, okay, not too much and all, very little we need to take. Let me see this pink, how this pink comes. Oh, this pink is also wonderful. So I'll be sharing the details of the colors what I used. Okay, and I will be giving the details of my paid workshops and all. Okay, now the free classes will reduce. Okay, and I expect your support for my YouTube, my paid classes and all. So please provide. Okay, all it is new things what we are bringing. Everything is, yeah, it is available. Everything is, each person has a new thing to learn, give, isn't it? So maybe you may try to learn new stuff with me. Okay, so now with this what we will do is take a little bit of white color. Okay, and highlight the flower. I like the flower. I'm not checking the comments. Okay, that's again because, where, when I'm doing this work, it's kind of, taking away. We need to focus and give. See here how I'm giving the highlight detailing for the flower. Okay, so this way our flower will look more enhanced, more lighter, more beautiful. Okay, a little bit of white in the tip of my paintbrush, and I have not washed my brush yet. Okay, so already the pink is there, the deep purple pink, no, the bright pink is there. Okay, so with that only I am giving all this highlights. Okay, now we'll close off this and hope my flowers are looking bright like me only. Okay, and then hope I was able to give the exact replica of, like, what we saw in the picture. Okay, only 8 of them are there. What happened to the others, God knows. Just hold on, let me go through the comment. My phone battery died in the middle, but I'm back now. I don't know, dear. Like, I did not get any message at all. So many chat car things are stuck like that only. Other than Alicia's one message, I'm not able to see any thing at all. Okay, maybe the video is upside down because of that. Is it? I don't know why the video is upside down. Also, why the orientation is like this. Also, I don't know. It's okay, not a problem. I'll be sharing a video where, like, it is proper orientation. If it's possible to download and edit it, because like in the same day editing is YouTube doesn't allow me to download my own stuff. Okay, so like, I am now trying to give some shadow, like, all these reflections, right, they will cause, right, so that I am trying to give here. Hope it's visible for you guys. Okay, and yeah, a little bit of blue, and then merge this greenish into blue, and I'm done with my picture today. Okay, so see here I took some blue and then trying to merge the brown color into blue, so not making it look very differently and all. Okay, so this way I am blending off all my colors I'm giving shadow and it doesn't look differently. Okay, so like this we finish off our painting. What left is in the last is to do my signature. Okay, so now I'll take white color and do my signature and I'll be done with it. Okay, now 10 people are watching. Can you please tell me who all are watching? Can you say hi, a message? You don't have a message option, chat option with you guys? Because like, I'm not seeing any chat happening at all. Okay, there was Vasanta Kumari, Cecilia was there, Alicia is there. I think like still now like Alicia is there. Okay, so this is my painting of today. Monet's lily pond. You saw the lilies, you saw all these flowers, wisteria flowers, and there is bridge and everything. Okay, so this is my version of Monet's lily pond, how I perceived and how I got the sketching done. Okay, the painting done. So I'll end here. I may have to like redo the video again. Gurjeet Kaur, awesome ma'am. Thank you so much, dear. Like I'm sad that like the orientation was like reversed today. Every day like it used to be proper, but today I don't know what happened. Okay, and more messages. It is realistic. Thank you so much, Cecilia. So that message has come just now. Any more messages? Any more questions? Okay, because the video, right? Like as I told, this video till morning I'll be having. Then after that, next whatever free workshops I'm doing, I'm going to have it only for 2 hours, not beyond that. See what like we are doing it, and like 10 people, 11 people, people like they tend to become their usual way, like yeah, taking for granted, right? That I don't like that habituation at all. Okay, so please like from next time on, be on time for the class, be attend it. Like it gives happiness when many questions come, right? It gives happiness for the teachers also who are conducting, isn't it? So that is something. Okay, so if you want to make your lighter tone, you make your lighter tone. Okay, we take some white and do the bit of like little bit of tapping on white color also. It will look nice. Okay, so this is my version of Monet's lily pond. See the full version, full coverage. Okay, and I hope you guys liked it. I will take away all the excess things and just make for the cover page, like for my last part of where we need to have our what, the thumbnail for that, like maybe this would be helpful. Okay, so any more comments? Nothing? Over? Okay, then not a problem. So I will wind up. Thanks for watching. Okay, practice this and submit it. I'll be happier to see the work. Okay, thanks. Bye.